Hey y'all, welcome to my confessional for the merge. I am feeling a lot of feelings right now. We just got out of a triple, so that was fun. We went from 11 to 8, but I want to take you all the way back to the merge. So we did food chain. I was the mouse, so I needed to find the lion to make sure that the lion was not killed. First round, see Mona Lisa as the lion. Brandon said he was the chameleon and he chameleoned with the snake. And then she'd said that, oh, like, I'm the goose. And I saw that Sam was the goose. So, like, that was a lie. But ended up being the truth because Sheed was actually the chameleon. Anyway, I get eaten first because I was like, Mona Lisa, don't trust any of these two. Just eat me, survive. What does she do? She eats me and she dies the next round. So I'm clearly up for elimination. And so food chain ends, and there's only 6 people eligible for elimination: myself, Sam, Julia, Sheed, John, and Mona Lisa. So we vote Sheed. Sheed says, I have the death card, so all votes for me and everyone else have died. So we got to vote someone else that we didn't vote in the first round. So I voted John. And then I got a vote. Okay. And then it tied. And then we voted again, and I voted Sheed. And then, y'all, it went to deadlock. So we went to rocks for the first merge tribal. Tell me why I thought to myself, I'm getting 13th, take the crown off, like say bye, like go on to Ponderosa and enjoy my fucking life. But no, I didn't get wheeled out. My literal icon legend, the moment Julia Brown did. And I'm so sad because Julia getting rocked out was like the worst case scenario. Felt like Julia was someone that I could work with in the merge. Was hoping that I'd be Sam. Honestly, I was just hoping it was Sam. Like, love Sam, but like needed her to get wheeled out. So like, just by luck. But it was between Sam or Julia and Mona Lisa, so that was sad. So we move on to touchy subjects. Everyone's favorite touchy subjects. This is the things that I got for touchy subjects. Trust with your life, love. Has the most final twos. I don't. And is in every alliance. I'm literally in an alliance with Robin and Maddie and Rachel. I'm in an alliance with Rachel and Maddie. I'm in an alliance with Rachel, Maddie, and Brandon. I think that's it. And then I'm like in some group chat with Thomas and Maddie, but like that doesn't even mean anything. So Maddie ends up winning the challenge, and we go straight into the vote. Sheet and John are the names, but people are like maybe Juan and Thomas. I'm like, no, let's do Sheet and John. Let's just do what we did last round, this round. Nope, no one does that. So we go into a tribal, and Thomas plays the tower card, which basically means let's do a safety chain. So we have to do a safety chain, and then the bottom 2 people are the only people we can vote for. I didn't know he was playing it. Apparently, Mona Lisa did, so that was a surprise to me. He picks Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa picks Sam. So Mona Lisa does not pick me. Mona Lisa picks Sam. Sam picks Tim. Tim picks Rachel. Now I'm like, Rachel's gonna pick me. It's gonna be amazing. Like, I'll pick Robin. It'll be perfect. Rachel picks Robin. Okay. Robin could pick me, and then I'll pick Brandon, and then Brandon will pick Juan. Sheed and John will be at the bottom. Robin picks Juan. So I'm like, why have I not been picked? Because I'm literally in an alliance with these 2 people. Make it make sense. Juan picks Brandon, and I'm like, fuck. Brandon could pick Sheed right now. And if Brandon picks Sheed, then I'm in the bottom with John. People say John would go home, but like I don't want to test that fate. Brandon chooses me. Thank you. Thank you so much, Brandon. And we vote out Sheed. Game, set, match. And now we're here at tonight, which has been a wild night. So me, Rachel, Brandon, and Maddie have solidified a 4-person alliance called Rach and the Homos. And they won't want to go after Thomas. Thomas wants to go after Brandon. Sam wants to go after Brandon. Sam and Thomas want to go after Juan. I don't want to go after any of those people. My eye target is John. Like, I want John out of this game because John is someone who's playing the middle, and he's going to be dragged along to one side, and they're going to let him vote with them. going to drag on to the other side, vote with them, and he's going to make it to the end. Kind of playing a Tim game, but we'll get to Tim later. So we get to tonight. The challenge is called Double Trouble. So they asked for captains, and I said, bitch, I played Ascendants. I know how this goes. Let me be captain, and like I'll pick my team. So we have a target. John, tell me why I picked my team. I picked Thomas, Mona Lisa, John, and Rachel. And then Robin picks Brandon, Maddie, Sam, and Tim. Juan is in the middle. And Juan gets safety. It's a double tribal. So we have to go and fight for our lives, and one tribe will do their shit, the other tribe will do their shit. They vote out Sam in the first tribal, which, like, love you, Sam, but you were one of the biggest threats in my game, so I'm kind of happy you're gone. We get to my tribal. I wanted John out of this game. Tell me why. Excuse me. Tell me why. Mona Lisa and Thomas are like, yeah, we'll vote John. Rachel's like skeptical about it, but like, I just didn't want Rachel or Mona Lisa or Thomas to go. And Juan can't be voted for. So John's the only valuable person that I can vote out. We get to the vote, and I'm being told that John is the vote. John's the vote. We're voting John out. Let's get John out. And I'm living my best life. I'm like, great. We get to tribal. Mona Lisa plays the moon card, which overshadows the entire tribal. No one's allowed to play any cards or any advantages or any idols. And she says, I'm going to stick to the plan. To me, that's great. Okay, it's going to be a tie. It's going to be 3-3. First vote, Rachel, Thomas, Rachel, Thomas, John, my vote. Next person voted out, and the fourth member of the jury, Rachel. So I've been lied to by two people who have told me they have my back. That was heartbreaking. So I don't trust Mona Lisa and Thomas in this game. They can think that they have me, but they do not. I want one of them gone. We'll get to that. So we play the puzzle challenge where like you are set a link of everyone's puzzles. You have to do it to eliminate people. Maddie chose my puzzle, which like I wasn't gonna win that challenge. I fucking hate puzzles. Like I'm not good at them. Like my mouse does not work. So I lose. Maddie ends up winning. I saw that John tried my puzzle, which sorry, there's music going on. Eye for an eye. I do John's puzzle, so whatever. Maddie wins, and I'm fuming. Rachel's gone. I'm fuming because Rachel was literally like my number one ally. And like everyone put us together because everyone's like, y'all are such best friends, like blood sisters. We're not. I would have voted her out at like final 5. Tell me why. Thomas comes into my DMs like, I'm sorry. Like I didn't tell you about Rachel because she was voting me. And I was like, okay, but like I was gonna vote with y'all to vote out John. I want John out of this game. And then this whole excuse, Rachel said like, Marcelo, like they screwed you over, like you're at the bottom, which I do feel like I'm at the bottom. Mona Lisa and Thomas are like, no, you're not at the bottom. I'm never writing your name down. Girl, y'all have done so much. Y'all have done the tower bullshit and y'all have done this bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, like I don't play baseball. Like I know 3 strikes and you're out, but like 2 strikes and you're out. So we go into this next vote. Thomas doesn't want to be voted out. He's like, Marcelo, like, can we do something else? And I'm like, John, we're voting John. John is going home tonight. And everyone's like, but Thomas and Juan. I'm like, no, John. Brandon even comes to me and it's like, we need to vote Thomas out. And I'm like, no, we don't. We need to vote Juan out. Or not Juan, John out. We need to vote John. John can go. And then, because if John stays and Juan or Brandon goes, it's a 4-4 split. They're going to drag him to the other side and he's going to vote one of us out. So Maddie and I came up with this plan to get rid of John. Robin was involved. Mona Lisa was involved. I literally told Thomas, if you don't vote John, you're going home. He voted John. John went, and now we're at the top 8. So do I see a path to the end? I do. I just need to make sure, because I'm now in a final 8 situation where Maddie's not voting me, Robin's not voting me, Mona Lisa isn't voting me, Brandon's not voting me, Thomas isn't voting me. I don't think Tim is voting. Tim and Juan are like wild cards, so they could. But I'm not doing that. Oh. Sorry, Juan just messaged me saying you told me Thomas. And I was like, well, I told you Thomas because you weren't gonna do John. Anyway, please. Um anyway, we're getting to this end game, and I hope it's a final three. If it's not, it's maybe a final four, but I'd love to go to final four with Brandon, Maddie, and Mona Lisa, or Robin, one of those three. I don't want to go to one with Juan, I don't want to go with Tim, and I don't want to go with Thomas. So tomorrow's another immunity challenge, probably another double. And I'm just like in this mindset that like I just want to win an immunity challenge. Like I want to win immunity. So hopefully I do. But I'll catch y'all on the flip side. I'm like really excited. I'm in the final 8 of iSurvivor. I'm in single digits. That's really exciting. So we'll see what happens, and I'll see you on the flip. Bye.